Hello, welcome back. It's time for more Dungeon Delicacies. I got lots of work done this week, pretty much everything that I wanted to get done. So let's just jump right in. If this is your first time here, go check out my first developer diary for Dungeon Delicacies, where I explain what the game is, kind of what my goals are, and everything like that. So let's get into what I did this week. Here we have my little guy. So we've got a bunch of food on the ground here. This is just so that I have things in my inventory. So we enter battle, and you can see just did 1 point of poison damage to me. So I'm going to smack him with my sword, and he resisted that. Did 1 point of poison to me. Smack. I did bludgeoning damage. Smack. Smack. Doing lots of poison damage to me, so I'm gonna increase my defense. Schmacka. Schmacka. Smack. Dead. And then I got some slime. Alright, so all of the enemies are here. So I'm going to go to the kitchen. Kitchen! So these are vendors that give you stuff. And so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna grab this amulet, which is here, and equipped it. That'll increase my resistance to physical damage. I got a ring. I'm gonna equip that. That'll increase my defense in general. Then we got some scrolls. And so this is a recall scroll, so I can use that anywhere in the dungeon and it'll bring me back to the kitchen. So let's look at this guy. Let's see. This guy wants a kebab. So I gotta go over here, cut up some meats. Come on, cut up. I can cut up some fruits as well. Then I gotta dice them. Dice. Or cube them, I guess. And then I gotta go over here and make some sauce. And so the image points are a little bit screwed up with these tools, but I'm gonna fix them. So I made some sauce. And I'm gonna make some seasoning. So I'm gonna crush up these bones. And then I go to the stove, where I'm going to click on this, click on this, click on the seasoning, then click on the goop. Now it's cooking, and I gotta flip it, and I'll wait again, and I click, and it's here. And so if I were in a dungeon, or in the dungeon, I could click on this to heal, and it would, as you can see on the right side, it tells me what it's made of, what it costs. So it costs $45 to sell. So like I would get $45 for selling this. If I ate it, I would get 70 health and 14 stamina and 14 magic. So kebabs are pretty good. All right, then I go over here. I click, and I just got money. So yeah, let's see. We've got the frying station. Got the stirring station. We got the grinding station. We got the cooking station. And we got the cutting station. So that's pretty much, it's like, what else did I do this week? Oh yeah, you can go back over here. All of the enemies have unique abilities now in addition to just fighting. The Draugr has a frightening shriek, I believe. It bites you and deals necrotic damage, and it has an ability that reduces your, oh boy, skeletons. I'm gonna die to these skeletons. Let's kill him. Alright, well, I killed one of them, so it's fine. So this guy has a frightening streak that reduces my damage output. Die. Die. And so I killed him. Let's see. Oh, I got more skeletons I have to fight. Let's heal really fast. Ooh, reduced my damage output. Let's just smack him. So these guys are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. That's why I'm using the mace. And so when you fight a guy, it will pop up. So this guy's resistant to pretty much everything. So you'll see right here it says resist because he resisted it. And so let's use a different weapon. I missed. Let's use another different weapon. Resist it again. And so these guys are pretty tanky, but they don't deal a lot of damage themselves. So let's just smack him. Smack him again. Smack him again. Bap. Bap. I'm running out of stamina. Or no. Alright, let's heal. Thorns. And so thorns, this guy has a special ability that gives it damage. Actually, this is a good time to use my recall. Bap. Alright, back here. Full health, full stamina, full magicka. So coming back to your shop is essentially a reset. Resets your health, resets all of your things. So let's see what this guy wants. Orders a deluxe meal. So a deluxe meal is a roast plus a salad. So it's 2 different meals combined. So if you want to make a bunch of meals for yourself, a deluxe meal is a good way to go. And so my plans, I guess I can show you some concept art actually. Okay, let's get out of here. So what else I did this week? I did some concept art for NPCs that we could meet. And so these are just doodles, you know, nothing really crazy. But I really like all of their designs. So we'll just scroll through, look at them all. And then we got a second row down here. And so these are all based on the world setting from my tabletop RPG. Like all of the lore in Dungeon Delicacies is based off of the lore from my tabletop RPG, Tales from the Aether. So like this is a halfling. She's got horns. And this is just a human. This is just an elf. We got orcs. And then these little gnome characters. And we got the dragons, dragonborns, or dragonkin, I guess. And then we got our main guy. That's pretty much all that I did this week. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it was a lot. I ended up having to take a sick day on Wednesday, so I didn't get as much done as I'd hoped. I wanted to get more concept art done. I think I did pretty good, all things considered. So what are my goals for next week? Alrighty, goals for next week. Goals week 4. Goals week number 4. So I've done pretty much everything I need to for the main game. There's only a few miscellaneous things that I want to do eventually. So I want to get the leveling system. And so that includes combat. And beneath combat, we have the different damage types. So we have different types of spells. So we have like slashing. We have piercing. We have bludgeoning. Then we got healing. And we got protection. And then we have some other skill trees. So we got combat leveling. Then we have drops. When you kill a certain amount of monsters, increase the quality of the drops. So if you kill like 10 Draugrs or whatever, you increase the quality of the Draugr heart, and the Draugr heart gives you more money when you sell it. So we've got that. So we got the leveling system, we got the combat, we got the drops. I'm just trying to think of what else do I need to do. I think that's pretty much all I need to do for the mechanics side of things. I think I can just start doing art, honestly. So, what is a realistic goal for art this week? I think I want to do animations. So, animations for player, all, Draugr. Let's do idle, all monsters, injured, all monsters and their turn. All monsters. So I've got 5 monsters, so that's times 5 times 5 times 5. And then I'll do probably all of the attacks, because all of the attacks need to be unique. So I'll do all of the attack animations for these guys probably next week, but I think I can do all of the player animations this week. Then I can do sprites, food, and cooking. Because those will probably be pretty quick. Okay. Alright, I think those are good goals for this week. That's it for this week. I'll see you all next week. Bye!